All right, so we're talking how powerful Flashy Flash is in this one. All right, so on this channel, I basically established that, like, if you want to prove that you have dragon level speed, you have to, like, prove that you're faster than Sonic, pretty much, because that's where, like, the scales all kind of meet at that point. So Hellfire and Gale pretty much proved that they're at least as fast as Sonic, maybe even faster than him, because, like, when they encounter him, it's similar to like what we saw of G4 Genos, but maybe even more impressive than that, possibly. I mean, Hellfire and Gale are holding back after all. They're trying to recruit Sonic. They're not trying to like beat him down. So they're probably faster in their human forms than what they're letting on in this sequence. So I'm just going to say, maybe they're faster than him, but that doesn't really matter because once they go to their dragon forms, or at least Gale does, he proves that he's way faster than Sonic. Like, Sonic basically craps his pants because of how fast he is here. So that's setting that right there. Hellfire and Gale, dragons, first of all, and then second of all, way faster than Sonic. So now we have that. Okay, so now we put their dragon forms, who are way faster than Sonic, against Flashy Flash, and we see that Flashy Flash basically is making them look like Sonic now. Like, the difference in speed between Hellfire and Gale and Sonic is basically the same between them and Flashy Flash. Maybe it's even bigger because this fight isn't really all that competitive. Now, Hellfire and Gale do land like a few shots on Flashy Flash, and I mean, that just further shows his durability as well, because these are dragons after all, so these are dragon level strikes, and he's taking them with like not too much problems. I mean, they are affecting him, but not like putting him down ever, and it's never really like slowing him down all that much. But like when Flashy Flash starts getting serious, along with Hellfire and Gale, they start looking like Dragon Ball Z characters. Like, they're able to like launch themselves like up into this bridge and like explode through it just because they're that fast. And then keep in mind that bridge because it's going to be important later on. But this ultimately comes down to like really showing the difference between Flashy Flash and two dragons who are faster than Sonic, because this whole entire fight, Flashy Flash has just been biding his time to set up the perfect situation to where they're both heading at him at the same time so he can kill two birds with one stone. And that's exactly what he does, because once he has them in the exact scenario he wants them, we start seeing Flashy Flash move at what possibly could be his top speed, because then he counters them with like his flashy kicks or flashy kick barrage, and they can't even react to this. They are now frozen as well. And then Flashy Flash starts moving even faster than that, and then goes like to the wall and catches his sword that they got knocked out of his hands a few panels back. And then we see the perspective of the bridge still frozen, and Hellfire and Gale frozen along with it because of how fast Flashy Flash is moving here. It is blowing my mind every time I see this, and I've seen it like, I don't know, 50 times at this point. And then of course he does the Flashy Slash, his ultimate move, and he's literally killing two dragons with one blow in this sequence, which is easily one of the best feats in the entire series. I mean, in the manga, Flashy Flash is the only character to have done this at this point, which is insane. So yeah, two dragons. That's how powerful his ultimate attack is. He can kill dragons with it in one shot, and he is so fast that it basically looks like time has stopped. So that right there, I think, is also proving that this is probably the most impressive speed feat out of like Saitama that we've seen in the manga. No one has come close, besides Boros, I'll say, to showing this level of speed. So yeah, Flashy Flash is a pretty complete character. Like, he's almost broken, I guess. I mean, I put him as being the fastest S-Class hero at this point, until we know how fast Blast is. There's no one else I feel like that is on his level, and then he's got to be a high dragon. There's only a high dragon could be this fast and be able to take out two dragons the way that he did against Hellfire and Gale. So yeah, Flashy Flash, insane. He doesn't even really need his weapon. He can fight you with just like martial arts as well. Like, so impressive. But at this point, to go further into Flashy Flash, we're going to have to go into webcomic spoilers I suggest you check out now. Alright, so now we're coming to webcomic Flashy, who is kind of a different animal than manga Flashy. So we'll just go straight to his Awakened Garo fight, because this like really shows the clear difference between him and like most of the other S-Class. Because as soon as he goes against Awakened Garo, he does like the flashy fist, so that, you know, further proving that, like, he's not relying on a weapon. He can wreck you without one. And then we get the whole, you know, centisecond sequence, which is impressive, but like I said, we're not getting into calculations, and it might change in the manga, but still, Awakened Garo forced to block this, and it's possible that maybe he didn't have enough time to even, like, counter-strike him, because he doesn't. Now, that remains to be seen, and I'm just speculating, of course, but regardless, this is shown to us for a reason. Like, this whole speed sequence, like, no other character really gets this. So it's like, yeah, he is so unbelievably fast that, like, he can even push an above dragon, which we'll, you know, further see as we go on here. But also, like, Darkshine shows up after this sequence, and then him and Flashy Flash, like, fight Awakened Garo, and then it's, like, obscured by, like, this, I don't know, barrage of, like, strikes. We don't really get to see what's going on here, but after it's over, Flashy Flash is standing, and Darkshine is down. So it's like, what does this mean? Does it mean that, like, Awakened Garo was, like, trading blows with, like, Flashy Flash and Darkshine here, and, like, the only one who was able to keep up was Flashy Flash? Regardless, super impressive that, like we said, he's competing with a frigging above dragon here and not just immediately getting destroyed. But then, like, this is, like, just cementing it right here in this follow-up sequence, because he literally dodges a strike from Awakened Garo. Now, this might seem, like, kind of trivial when you, like, just look at it for its face value, but, like, when you think about it, this is, like, the most impressive that anyone has been against Awakened Garo outside of Saitama. Like, yeah, pretty much no one has been able to do this or last this long against him. And that just brings me to the next feat here, because he gets kicked, like, super hard by Awakened Garo. Like, he gets floored by this, and he somehow gets up after that. Like, his durability endurance is so crazy, because, like, the only other person who really got up after getting hit hard by Awakened Garo was Darkshine. So, like I said, like, compare this to what the other S-Class heroes have been able to do against Awakened Garo before this, and there is a clear difference. Like, there's a clear hierarchy, like an elite of the S-Class, and Flashy Flash is a part of it. So, to finish this off, to just further show, like, how crazy in power he is, we're going to go to his quote-unquote sparring match against Saitama. So this is the most impressive that pretty much anyone has been against Saitama outside of Awakened Garo and Boros. Like, seriously, like, look at it for yourself. He's doing stuff here that only those other characters that have been able to achieve at this point. So mainly from a speed aspect. It's like, you can even, like, compare it to, like, the manga version of him going against Boros. Similar stuff here going against Saitama, which is insane. And let me also point out that Saitama, you know, it's hard to say. There's no real way to say even, like, how much effort Saitama is giving here in trying to touch Flashy Flash per the stipulation of the, you know, the bet challenge thing that they have here. But he is trying to give some effort. And in the end of this match, he eventually does corner him, and he's going to give him the death, you know, whatever that he gave the Genos. So yeah, he would eventually touch him. But before this, he is missing multiple times, and, you know, sometimes he's not even able to catch Flashy Flash at all. Like, it's crazy how big of a difference Saitama going against Sonic is to Saitama going against Flashy Flash. Like, I think that just really illustrate how crazy powerful he is, because in my opinion, Sonic's already pretty powerful for this series, and Flashy Flash is just making him look like nothing here, and he's pretty much making, like, most of the other S-Class level individuals and even dragons just not look that strong in comparison to him. So, you know, he's not above dragon, because, like, you know, he doesn't have the strength to match that level either, because we see him landing strikes on Saitama, and they're, like, doing nothing to him. He's not even, like, he moves a little bit from, like, that double palm strike, but, like, his barrage and everything does nothing. And we see, like, when Boros and Awakened Garo are landing barrages on him, they're actually able to, like, send Saitama flying. So, you know, it's showing the difference between their strength, because, like, Flashy Flash might be similar in their speed, but not in their strength at all. So, Flashy Flash high dragon, like, very, very high dragon. Like, he's really, really powerful. Like, you know, he's on the cusp of being, like, in the 10 strongest characters. But, so yeah, let me know what you think about Flashy Flash. Did I get it right? Did I get it wrong? Let me know. But if you liked the video, if it entertained you, please give it a like. I also have a Patreon. It gives you access to a weekly Q&A. And if you haven't already, please subscribe as well. Have a great day, guys. See you next one.